Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've been sick a little bit over a week, sneezing, coughing, chest cold. I went back on JW broadcast and I missed something, and boy, I missed it bad. Watchtower claims that they get new light, new understanding. I'm just going to put this in plain English that even Jehovah's Witnesses would understand. Bullshit. The subject was on JW broadcast, which they had to limit to clarify how far back was Jesus and John the Baptizer was kin to each other. Well, by Watchtower's teaching from us, Jesus and John the Baptist was cousins, and I'm going to say my understanding they was first cousins. And you hear in your November's broadcast, which I'm going to play the small clip, he's going to clarify the misunderstanding, but he didn't quite bring out that they was the ones that told us that John Baptist and Jesus was cousins. Now, the Bible teach one thing, Watchtower teach another thing. We know that. That's the reason why we do these videos. Now, in Luke chapter 1, it mentioned when the angel Gabriel visited Mary, after he already visited Elizabeth and Zachariah about their son, whose his name was going to be named John. Now, let's go back to Gabriel. Gabriel gave the information about she was going to be born, and God was going to plant his son, or put his son inside Mary to be born as a human being. So let's get to the end part when he mentioned about Elizabeth.
Now indeed, Elizabeth, your relative, has also conceived a son in her old age, and this is now the 6th month for her who was called barren.
Now, did Gabriel use the word cousin? No. She was a relative. It's true. Elizabeth and Zachariah was on the tribe of Levi, and Joseph and Mary was on the tribe of Judah. Would that make them relatives? Cousins? Well, you stop and think about it. There was 12 sons and 1 daughter that Jacob had. So technically all the tribes, 12 tribes, are related anyway. I mean, you got your nieces, you got your nephews on each different tribes. Either way you want to look at it. Cousins. Either way you look at it, everybody's related. But what did Gabriel said? He said, your relative. It didn't matter which tribe she was on. She still would be a relative to Elizabeth. It doesn't matter which tribe she was in. But in this case, she was on the tribe of Levi. Because her husband was in the temple. The second temple. So people, that's the reason it's critical to do your research. Believe what the Bible teaches you, not what comes from Watchtower. We already knew these 7 members of the governing body never was aspire. They never had Holy Spirit coming down upon them. We all knew that. Till they mentioned in one of the magazines, which we went through that magazine, and to prove that the governing body never was inspired. They mess up many times, or in this case, they screw up many times. So that means they're not directed by Holy Spirit. So watch the clip and remember what Luke 1:37 says, and read it for yourself, and you'll find out what the angel Gabriel was talking about. Because people, the Bible is the truth, not what you learn from Watchtower. Thank you very much, and enjoy the clip and leave your comments.
29 CE, Jesus was baptized by a close relative, John the Baptizer. Well, 29 CE, that looks right. And we know that Jesus was baptized by John, that's right. So the problem must be close relative, and it is. Now both of Jesus' parents were of the tribe of Judah, and their parents were of the tribe of Judah. But what about John's parents, Zechariah and Elizabeth? They were both of the tribe of Levi. So Elizabeth and Mary couldn't have been sisters. Could they have been cousins? Maybe. We can't even confirm that. And if they were, that would make Jesus and John second cousins. Well, is a second cousin a close relative? Some would say yes, some would say no. So it's safer just to say in 29 CE, Jesus was baptized by a relative, John the Baptizer.